Ibiza. Yeah, it's pronounced Ibiza, actually. Yeah.
What's the difference, man?
Ibiza.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from Soldier Field. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. For an opener, Purdy to throw. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Stoppage here, one of the 49ers is down. Not something you want to see in the opening minute of the game. From the 29, here's 2nd and 5.
Get set, get set.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, but what a run down to the 40. Big time play by McCaffrey. And even 30 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
He'll go back to McCaffrey on 1st down. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, 49ers.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They run once more with McCaffrey. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's 2nd and 9. Kittle is the man in motion. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he's in! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Williams going to throw on the first play. Finding space at the 40. Now inside the 25. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 73 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears come right back to tie it at 7.
That ties the game
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First and 10. Purdy. That into the hands of Watkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 28 yards.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Bears' 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 4.
Get set. Up.
A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And he'll be close to a 1st down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. He'll go play action. Purdy. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
He'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Brought in by the tight end, Cole Kmet. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Bears 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
What is up?
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play, and quickly another first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10.
What is up?
Another run here, another run by Swift. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
What is up? Yeah. Cover.
Throwing is Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he will get into the end zone. Throw, Odunze. Touchdown, Bears. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Get set. 18, watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down.
Outside. 18, watch out.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Purdy. Able to complete it to Ayuk. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
McCaffrey now on 1st and 10. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 12.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard.
Get set. Get set.
Play clock has expired. You're not going to get this one off on time. They run straight ahead with McCaffrey. And he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
A big-time play for the Niners. And even 30 yards. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's Purdy. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
On third down, it's Purdy. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown, 49ers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. So that challenge, a successful one. Robinson is in. Touchdown, 49ers.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down as the tackle's made at about the 38-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
This is caught at DJ Moore. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A first catch for DJ and a first down.
And that was just a simple read that time. He knew his guy was going to come open in the middle of the field based on the look they gave. All he had to do was let the play develop and then deliver a strike to pick up the first down.
First and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Second and inches. On the ground, it's Swift.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Run over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll bring up second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Third and long. Here's Williams. Open man, that's Luther Burden. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
A 37-yard attempt.
Santos' kick is good. And the Bears move out in front. The new score, 17-14.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Purdy. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and he'll be marked down the 15-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. And even 50 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Outside. Fighting! Watch out! Yellow. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And the Bears are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
One shot. Vegas, Vegas.
Here's Williams on first and 10. And he goes up top looking for Kmet. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage.
Incomplete.
It'll bring up second down.
Brings up second
The big
and
tight
10.
end Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a second down.
One shot.
To throw, it's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burden. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A safe kick taken at the 5.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
Yeah, I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
He's going to have it up there for the first down. Take it up to the 43-yard line.
And the ability to continue to sustain these drives and maintain possession, these third downs are so critical, Mike, because every time an offensive play caller gets a fresh set of downs to work with, there's just more opportunities to continue to try to strike deep and go to score.
On first and 10, it's Williams. On the move left. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. 4 yards.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's second down and 6. Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Montez Sweat that time fights his way in to record the sack.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that second down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Get set. Get set.
3rd and long. Here's Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down.
To 2nd and 10.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Nice job there defensively to keep him in front of the marker. It's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Tory Taylor to punt for Chicago. And this winds up a very nice return. He's able to get up past the 40-yard line. First and 10 for Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Get set. Get set.
Watkins motioning over. On 2nd down, Purdy. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. A big play and a much-needed one as well. Pick up of 46 yards.
Outside.
A gain of 46 yards.
Purdy going to give this one to McCaffrey. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. And he will not be able to get free. picking up only a yard. So now it's third down.
He's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Outside. Up.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. Not going to change it. It's a first down. McCaffrey will score. Touchdown, 49ers. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal. And, Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. A return now from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he couldn't get inside the pylon, but spectacular return. He set up his team with first and goal.
Oh, man, you know he wanted that one. He's going to wind up just short of the goal line, but what a return it was. When he got to midfield, Mike, I thought he was gone. I mean, it won't be a touchdown, but he set his guys up first and goal, and that was electric.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. DeAndre Swift, touchdown Chicago. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Purdy. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. They'll run here with McCaffrey. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up the 5.
At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Third and short. Purdy. That one pulled in by Bryant. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession. See if you can end.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. They try to let the up man run with it, but he gets buried behind the line, and they turn it over on down.
sure the coach wishes he could have just called a timeout, because from the moment they lined up in that punt formation, the defense was expecting fake. There was nowhere to go. That play was dead from the jump, and that's a big turn of events here in this one.
Throwing is Williams. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready to go!
Fourth quarter begins on the ground with Swift. And a nice game there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up 3rd down.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Third and short yardage, and here's Williams. Flushed to his left, and that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
Ready to go! Yeah. Combo.
They'll indeed go. It's Williams. And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. They turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
Get set. Go get it. Watch out.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. A throw right side is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it could possibly get. Like, you're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
Purdy now, he'll throw on 1st down. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 77 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. Good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 31-yard line.
first down, it's Swift. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. But even 20 yards, impressive start to this drive.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
Here's Williams now to throw. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 37 yards.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
At this stage in the fourth quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On third down, it's Williams. We're trying to set up the screen here to Swift. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll start at the 4. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 25.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Now he'll air one out. That's caught! And he's going to take this one all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. The game-time touchdown here in the fourth quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this fourth quarter lead.
Bears 34. Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
7-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Throwing on second down. On him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
Sometimes these games in the NFL, Mike, they get decided by simply how the ball bounces. I mean, how often do we see a quarterback in the pocket get stripped sack, and that ball ends up going the other direction? Fortunately for them, they can regroup, get back in the huddle, and live another day. Ball falls into the hands of his own guy, and they'll see if they can dodge this bullet.
3rd and long. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
Throwing again, Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. And the Bears have taken the lead here in the 4th. This is 1st and 10. A run with Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
17-yard line.
Swift. He'll manage only about 3. So it will bring up 3rd down. Timeout 49ers. That is their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's caught. It's the tight end, Kmet. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
And he'll plunge forward to the 2, setting up 2nd and goal. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll take it with just over 90 seconds left on the clock. Now, 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Williams. To the goal line and in. Austin Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. big two-point conversion attempt still to come.
Ready,
The
set.
Bears will line up for the two-point conversion.
Now Williams.
So they decided to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Los Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one taken at the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Outside. 18, watch out.
From the gun, it's Purdy. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down.
At this point in the game, you find yourself trailing. There's only so many possessions left here in regulation. Now after that first down sack, this is on the verge of being another wasted possession, and they're getting pretty close here to desperation time.
Here's second down. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him, and will bring up third down.
Outside. 18, watch out. Yellow.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Again, working deep downfield. And the Bears have just about sewn up this football game.
The Bears take over first and 10 at the 43-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the give, it's Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
It's a loss
I can
of
promise
2.
you that is
Brings
not
up
how they
second
wanted to
and
start
12
this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready, set.
Here's a second and 12. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away with the victory.